Guys, what's up? Welcome to my volleyball channel. Hi, my name is Jacoby. I'm a college volleyball player. I have a main channel that's just my name, Jacoby Sims. So I made a whole separate channel just so I can talk all about volleyball and post all my volleyball videos here because I like helping people and I want to help people. So yeah, so without further ado, let's get into the video. So a little bit about me, I guess. I am a college volleyball player. I'm an outside hitter. I'm 5'11". I probably jump like 10 feet, 9, 11, something around there. I have played at D3 level, D1 level. So today's video is about how to email a college coach. Now, this video was requested by someone on my main channel. They're like, I love your videos. Now, how do I email a coach? Like, how do I get in contact with them, blah, blah, blah. And I know all about that. I'm coming up on my senior year. I've been through recruiting, obviously. I've been through transferring, I've been through all of it. So I am excited to share my tips and tricks with you guys. So first thing is making a list. So first of all, you want to narrow down your schools. So you don't want to have a super broad list. Like, you want to narrow down your list and you want to organize your list. Now, I would organize your list by like division, school size, cost of tuition or attendance, state. I would do all of that. Next is do your research. You cannot go into this just blind and not knowing how to market yourself and how to speak for yourself. So first of all, you want to speak for yourself. Honestly, coaches do not want to talk to your parents that much per se. They want to hear from you because they are recruiting you. They are putting a lot of money out for you. They give you a scholarship. They're giving, like, they're putting a lot of time into you. So they want to make sure that you are a good person, one. Two, that you get good grades and that you're a good player. So you want to speak for yourself. You want to market yourself the best you can. Now, also under the do your research umbrella is you want to do your research on the school. So you want to make sure they have your major that you want to go into, or if you're undecided, that's fine. But if they have something that you're interested in, make sure that they actually provide that for you, because what you're there for is a degree, not just to play volleyball. So you have to make sure that those kind of mesh and that you like the school, but you also like the volleyball team. And that moves me to my other point is do your research on the roster. So you don't, okay, this is a little tip. So you don't want to exactly target a school that, say you're an outside hitter, right? You don't want to target a school that already has, let's say 4 outside, 5 outside hitters on their roster that are like underclassmen. Like, you don't, like, that's probably not gonna be the best situation for you. You're already gonna go in there straight in competition. Like, you might not even play, like, blah, blah, blah. If that's like your goal, you want to play straight away, like, maybe don't go there. Next, you want to kind of do some recon, you know, look up the school that you want to attend and see if you can find any film on them, like, at all. If you can go on YouTube or anything, just search on Google, whatever. Literally search your school and like maybe a game will pop up, a practice video, I don't know, something, but you need to see if their style matches up with you. Because if you are a super fast-paced player and you're like a super fast offense and they don't run that, you're not gonna vibe, like, you're not gonna gel well. So you need to figure out what kind of style they are, you know, if you would fit in with that. And then lastly, like, make sure the academics align with like you and like how you are as a student. Now, okay, say like, and this is just honest, like, say if you have like a, not saying this is bad, but like, say if you have like a 2.7 GPA and like a 20 on your ACT, you're not getting into Duke, okay? Like, that's just not happening. Or you're not gonna get into Harvard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, like, your academics have to be there. Not saying that you can't apply, but like, I mean, shoot your shot, but like, realistically, you don't want to waste your time because your time is invaluable and you are on a clock, a schedule to get your commitment and to get the ball rolling, because, you know, as we all know, there is a recruiting period and you need to be like in the beginning of it so you can get the most money you can or be in the best situation you can. So I say cut your losses. That's really what it is. Now moving on, that was like all the basics before you can even make your email, but now you want to construct your email. Now you don't want to make your email like a novel. Like, don't make it super like long and like just wordy and like, oh, like, I just love volleyball. Like, no, literally keep it straight, short, and to the point. These coaches, they have, their time is money, their time is valuable, and they don't have time to read a novel from you because they're getting emails from thousands, hundreds of other girls that are looking for the same thing that you're looking for, so you have to make yourself stand out in a short time. So first little tip on how to construct your email is to put your highlight video link at the beginning. Do not bury it in the email, because they will look at the top and maybe the first couple of sentences, you know, whatever, and then like they're not going to read anything else really. So put your highlight video link in the beginning, because that's really what they want to see, is if you're good or not. And if y'all want a video on how to make a highlight video or what to put in your highlight video, let me know. Okay, so after you put your highlight link, you want to put like, you know, a little hi, like introduction, blah blah blah, and then your position and blah 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 blah. Okay, but then you want to put like your academic achievements, maybe like you're on the honor roll or like the dean's list or something like that. Make sure to put that in there, because good grades are attractive and it's a really good thing to have, and achievements academically are also really nice to have. And then after that, you want to put your volleyball achievements. You want to put your awards in your email. It's kind of like a resume, honestly. You want to put your accolades and to make sure they see that you're a good player, that you're a decorated player, and that you're good. You also want to list like your extracurriculars. For example, when I came out of high school, this is just me personally, I played 2 other varsity sports, so I put that in my email. Like I played varsity basketball and varsity golf, so I put that in there, and it shows that you can handle school, extracurriculars, and volleyball at the same time. You also want to make sure that you include what you like about the schools, meaning that you can't just email like a random school and be like, I want to come here. Like, why do you want to come there? You know, you can't just go out there blind and be like, I want to go here, I want to go here. Like, no, that points me back to the point I made about organizing your list. Don't just randomly shoot a shot in the dark. You gotta shoot your shot like fully and consciously. Also, what you want to include in your email, you want to include your volleyball stats. Say you're an outside hitter, and you want to get, if you can, get your stats from your club season, your high school season, something like that. Say you got, I don't know, 300 kills on the season. Put that in there. That shows that you can terminate. It shows that you can actually do something with the ball. Like, okay, you want to put that in there. You want to put your digs per set. And if you play all the way around, mention that. Like, if you have a bunch of aces, you're a really good server, mention that. And also show it in your video. Like, don't just say it, like show it in your video too, because they want to have proof that you can actually do that. You can't just say it. And then lastly, this is pretty important, is to give references. So you don't want to just like send an email and be like, yep, that's it, like I'm just the only person they can refer back to. No, you want to give them your coach's email, your high school coach, club coach, whatever, or both. That's also good. Their emails or numbers, and so they are literally gonna go to those people and ask, hey, like, is she legit? Like, is she actually going? You know, is she good? Is she good at what she says she is? Like, you would know. They would know because they're your coach. And if you are true and you are not lying on your email, they're gonna give the coach good feedback, and that in turn makes you credible. Now, this is probably the most important part of the video and how to get seen and noticed by a college coach. Have a good subject line. That's what's really gonna like grab their attention and be like, oh, like, okay, like, because honestly, like, be honest with yourself. Like, if you're scrolling through your emails or scrolling through something and you see something that catches your eye, like, you're gonna click on it. Okay, so for example, a subject line that's good is like, I don't know, 6 foot outside hitter, and then put your like approach jump like 10 feet, like like class of whatever, and then you are golden. Like, you have a good subject line. So number 1 is to gain their attention, obviously, and put it like in all caps if you want to, or whatever, but just grab their attention some way, somehow. But don't be like spammy or clickbaity. That's really weird. That's like weird to say, clickbait, but like, don't like advertise yourself as something that you're not. You wanna, in your subject line, you wanna include your position, your height, your class that you're graduating in or that you're coming into. So, or that you're coming into like college as. So like, I'm class of 2021, so I put that in my subject line, class of C/O 21, or like the apostrophe 21. And then you want to put like your approach jump or something, you know, something. You just want to like give yourself a little boost. And also, pro tip, if you are like 5'9", you can honestly say you're 5'10". Like, don't blatantly like lie. Like, you can't be like 6 feet, like 6 foot outside hitter and you're actually a 5'2" libero. Like, that's not gonna work. Okay, also in your subject line or even in your email, if you play multiple positions, put that in there. Like, for example, I play outside hitter, I also play middle, right side hitter, whatever, setter. So like literally throw that in there. But like, I played this, this, and this, and that shows that you're versatile and that they can literally use you for anything, and that makes you so valuable. Like, you don't want to be like a one-trick pony. You want to have multiple tricks, you want to have multiple skills so they can put you out there on the floor because you as anything that they want to. That's another thing I will probably make a video about if y'all want. You might not go into college playing the position that you came in, okay? Like, that's just how it is. So if y'all want a video on that, let me know. Honestly, leave any comments because I'm like really excited. Okay, lastly, you want to leave your contact information at the end. If they're interested in you and if you catch their attention in the beginning with your highlight video, they're going to read the rest of your email. That's why it's important to have a good email all the way through. But you want to leave contact information at the end. So you want to leave your email, your coach's email, your parents' email if you are super young, like if you're like 15, 16, like I would leave your parents' email. But if you're like maybe like 16, 17, like don't do that. Like, just leave your own email, leave your number, that's important, and make sure to clarify that they can contact you with that number. But also there are rules, so where sometimes they can't contact you. There's a dead period, there's an age restriction or like a year restriction. Like, if you're like a freshman, whatever, they can't really contact you like that. If y'all also want a video on that, let me know. Okay, I think that's all the information tidbits I have. If y'all have any further questions, just leave a comment, ask me anything. I will try to help you the best I can. I really hope y'all like this video. I really hope you learned something, because I wish I would have had someone to tell me what to do in the recruiting process. But yes, I really hope y'all liked it. Go ahead and subscribe for videos every Saturday. You don't want to miss it, and it will really help you just evolve, get ahead on the recruiting game. If you're a beginner, learn how to play volleyball and all that good jazz. Anyways, I will see you next time. Peace.